Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again with yet another mini set card review. The 24-hour reveal season is continuing to go on. We have two legendaries to reveal, including a 35 minion. Kind of, it's ridiculous, it's silly. It could be hilarious with a certain dark gift, as well as the Shaman cards. Does Shaman get a playable card finally? Actually got a ramp card, kind of. It's pretty good, kind of. We'll see, kind of. I don't know. Anyways, you want to win these cards? We're giving away 3 mini sets out of my pocket. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video, link down description below. The one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until May 13th. When that mini set is unlocked, I will add another mini set to that giveaway. So hit that sub button. Make me go broke, as we're also on the road to 100,000 subscribers and that Brand Broad's beard cosplay. So hit that sub button. Make me go brand. So starting off with the Shaman cards, we have the Avatar of Destruction, a 9 mana, 9/9 elemental with taunt. Some Brooklyn 9/9 vibes here. With Death Rattle, deal 9 damage to all enemy minions. It cannot go face, but has a really large taunt that's likely gonna wipe the board unless they have some really large minions or Divine Shield or Death Rattle Reborn, stuff like that, right? So really good arena card, I'll say that. Really good arena card. Could be good in Wild in Big Shaman, right? Cheating this out and just wiping the board out could be pretty good, but I feel like you just want like Neptulon and stuff like that instead. In Standard, we don't have a great way of cheating stuff out, but we can resurrect it with the legendary that brings stuff back. Overall, I feel like this is just a nice card to evolve, right? The 9 mana spot, it's nice to evolve into. Like, it definitely can answer that board, and it's only enemy minions. It's not like that Mage legendary from way back in the day, which didn't have taunt and hit all enemy minions. It's not too bad in that way, but I feel like it's Standard. There's not a reliable way of getting this out in a good way. Like, it's 9 mana at the end of the day. So I'm gonna give it a 2 in Standard, but in Wild, maybe it works in Big Shaman. Maybe it's definitely something people will try. Might not make the cut, but I will give it a 3 for the fact that I think it has a better shot in Wild than Standard, which I don't say about a lot of cards, but it does happen, so we'll go with that. Next, we have Flames of the Fire Lord, and this card has a lot of text. It's a 2 mana fire spell with deal 4 damage to a random enemy minion. So that's like the old GVG mage spell, Flame Cannon, which was kind of good back then, like 10 years ago. If you're holding a card that costs 8 or more, you deal 8 instead. So you match that condition. You have to hold a pretty expensive card. You still only get to hit 1 minion, and it's still random, and it can't go face. This seems terrible. Like, Flame Cannon, I will admit, I hit Legend for the very first time with that card in my deck, but it was really good against Shade of Next Rammus at the time, because Druid was really good, which it usually is, and that was 10 years ago. Today, I don't know if dealing 8 damage to a, if I hit the condition, can I at least target the minion? I don't know. It just seems bad to me. I'm gonna give this a 1 out of 5 in Standard and Wild. I just don't see what deck wants to play it. Even in Arena, it's just okay. It's just okay, but maybe I'm wrong on this one. I just don't see it. However, I do think Shaman gets a very good card here in Ember Scarred Whelp, a 3 mana 3/2 dragon with Battle Cry. Discover a 5 cost card, gain 1 mana crystal next turn only. So you play this on 3. You get that mana crystal the next turn. You can play whatever that 5 cost card you got, and it's a 5 cost card. That could be a spell, a minion. I guess if there's a location somehow, a hero card somehow. Although actually in Wild, their Thrall is 5 mana. You could discover that, right? So, or a weapon. Although funny enough, Shaman has 0 weapons in Standard for the first time ever, which is kind of weird, but yeah. Anyways, it seems like a really good card, and it makes me scared for like Murmur, where this could like ramp into that, and then you can Murmur a bit earlier, or with the location too, the Parrot Sanctuary can discount this and help things out. It's just a really nice curved card. It can give you some value. Imbue, it's a target to imbue. You know, a cheap battle cry minion is always nice. I could see this seeing play in both Standard and Wild, right? Like getting you faster to Murmur Shudderwalk in Wild too, right? Like there's a lot of potential for this card. Anytime you can gain mana, even if it's temporary, can be really beneficial. Plus it's a minion, plus it's value. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 in standard, and I'll give it a 3 in wild. I think it could see play in both. And Shaman has had almost 0 playable cards from this whole expansion, but I think this one will make the cut. Now let's look at some legendary minions. We have 2 of them, starting off with the neutral legendary Tindril Sage Swift. Why do I think Taylor Swift when I don't know. I just see Taylor Swift. I don't know why in that name. It's a 4 mana 4/3 with Death Rattle. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. So that can go face. If it's your opponent's turn, deal 4 damage instead. So you play this and your opponent's gonna kind of want to ignore it, right? Because it's gonna deal 4 to everything on you, but then you're leaving a 4/3 up, and Death Rattle decks can like proc the Death Rattle to deal 1 or whatever, which is something, and that's not the worst card in the world, to be honest. And it's just something that I feel like, yeah, Death Rattle decks in particular can utilize, can slot to whatever, but even have a video demonstration in case you wanted to see how it looks. Yeah, overall neutral, kind of board clear, kind of annoying card, kind of Death Rattle synergy. It might work out. It might be something all right, something kind of troll to evolve into as well, like a random 4-drop that, oh god, do I ignore this? What do I do? It'll be a mind games type of card. Be very curious to see if it's playable at all. I'll give it a 3. I think it's got a shot in the current power level of Hearthstone we got now. I mean, do you bring this back in Death Rattle Demon Hunter instead of Ball Hog? Probably not, but maybe, who knows? Because yeah, if you don't deal with this army of Tindril Sage Swifts against Death Rattle Demon Hunter, that could be absolutely terrifying. So we'll give it 3 in standard, I'll give it a 2 in wild, but yeah, certainly a card that might actually see some play, unlike, you know, Grunty, which I gave a 4. Let's not go through that. Oh, by the way, signature card. Unbelievable, the signature card this thing has. They have like this whole charcoal theme going on. So rad. I'm sure it'll be expensive, but so rad. And then lastly, we have the Death Knight legendary. This thing is stupid. It is a Volcaros, an 8 mana 5/5 double unholy rune elemental beast. It has rush, it has taunt, battle cry. Choose to spend 10, 20, or 30 corpses to gain that many stats. That's right. If you have 30 corpses available, you can have a 35, and we got some gameplay of that one too. So again, giant, crazy mini with taunt. So if your opponent doesn't have an answer for that, you're dead. That's for sure. Also, you know, dies to the Black Knight, which, oh, by the way, the Black Knight getting its own signature too. Unbelievable. I think that might be my favorite signature ever. Like, holy shit, that's insane. Regardless of that, it can die to removal, all that stuff. Although it's funny, if you have a 35 against mage and they freeze it, they can gain so much armor. But the thing I'm curious on this one, you know, you can discover this as a minion with a dark gift. You can give this charge that way if you get lucky, and then boom, you can hit 35 charge damage, which is pretty crazy. The big issue, of course, you have to have a lot of corpses, and it's not the easiest thing in the world to gain that many corpses, especially 30. Doesn't happen a lot, so it's kind of clunky. It's only in double unholy, or, you know, so it's restricted that way too, and it's 8 mana. So I don't think this is a realistic meta card. I think it's super rad. I love big, giant, stupid minions. And it's not an undead, so you can't like discover it that reliably, like let's say with like Headless Horseman or something. But overall, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I'm giving it 2 to 5 in standard wild. I don't think it's a meta card, but I do think it is absolutely rad. And again, it's also getting a signature again with that whole style, which is, I think, is unbelievably awesome, the signature style for this mini set. So there you go, yet another card review. I think we have 2 more left. There's 2 more. I think we'll have one at 7:15 a.m. Pacific and 9:15 a.m. Pacific. So like what, 10 a.m. Eastern, noon Eastern, something like that. I'm losing it, but we're gonna keep going. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.